these tiny lettuce seeds are ready to take two very different routes to your dinner table. One's going to a conventional farm in California, where exorbitant amounts of water are wasted, and where petroleum-based chemicals, pesticides, and herbicides are used to increase growth. 73% of the lettuce we eat comes from farms just like this one. The other is headed for a different kind of farm, one that represents a revolutionary new idea that will change how we think about growing our food. Our California seed requires the support of petroleum-based fertilizers, which contribute to the depletion of global fossil fuel supplies, chemical pesticides, and a traditional irrigation system that requires large amounts of water and generates lots of polluted runoff. The side effects of conventional farming also contribute substantially to global warming through excessive fuel usage from seeding, cultivation, and transportation, and CO2 emissions from synthetic fertilizers. The other seed is being planted in a very different place, a peat puck within a vertical farm just 5 miles from the market where you shop. This seed will germinate and grow without the need for pesticides, and it will be nourished by organic fertilizer, energy-efficient lighting, and very little water which is recycled through the system. It's called vertical farming because large quantities of food crops like lettuce can be grown in stacks that require relatively little space. So a vertical farm can operate in nearly any available indoor space, anywhere on Earth, 365 days a year. This growing process can even work in remote or inhospitable areas where farming is difficult or virtually impossible. Vertical farming can actually help to produce enough food for the rapidly growing human population, where chronic food shortages are now the norm. The carefully controlled vertical farm environment enables produce to grow in about half the time it would normally take with traditional field cultivation methods. Our vertical farm seed grows quickly and is ready for picking as a mature head of lettuce in substantially fewer days than the lettuce growing in California. And because the vertical farm is located near your market, produce can be delivered the same day, maximizing freshness while minimizing fuel consumption.
Sustainable, healthy, and absolutely delicious. Hi, I'm Nick Brusator. I'm the inventor and co-founder of TerraSphere Systems. I'm at our vertical farm here in Vancouver. Is vertical farming a myth or is it realistic? Let's find out. We are in 1,500 square feet of a TerraSphere facility. And in this farm, we are able to produce up to 30 times the yield of traditional agriculture. We seed the lettuce in these peat pucks, which is saturated with water and organic-based fertilizer. So after 7 to 10 days, the plants are now forming roots. They are now ready for the main farm. In this phase, the plants are grown in stacks, 400 plants per level. They receive carefully controlled amounts of light, water, and nutrients. Finally, the plants are ready to be moved to larger lids. Soon they will be ready for picking and shipped to local destinations.
Eventually, the California lettuce will be ready for picking and shipping to retail locations all over the country. But most of those locations are a long way off, and getting there will take time and a great deal of oil-based energy. Vertical farming eliminates these energy-burning food miles, as well as the use of petroleum-based fertilizers, chemical pesticides, and the heavy, unsustainable use of limited natural water supplies. In fact, when you compare vertical farming with conventional methods, vertical farming comes out ahead on every measure of efficiency and environmental soundness. Want to know more? Just visit TerraSphere online today to learn more about the many advantages of a whole new way to feed the planet.